Live from the WTXL studios, this is ABC 27's News at 11.
I got bit by bed bugs. Look at my neck. Look at my shoulder. Look at my ears. I'm all messed up because of this man in his hotel.
A call for action tonight. Bed bugs infest a local motel, leaving 2 women out on the streets. It all started at the Prince Murat Motel on North Monroe Street in Tallahassee. I'm Mika Highsmith. Thank you for watching WTXL ABC 27 News at 11. The infestation is spreading to other rooms. The health department is now involved. In our top story tonight, WTXL's Tahir Lee gets answers.
Take a look at Mashonda's neck, covered in bed bug bites. They are not only on her neck and shoulders, but also her ear.
I've called y'all, I've called the newspaper. Right now, I live on a month-to-month income. I have nowhere else to go. Me and my mom, we have no money, no funds, no nothing. This man does not care about anybody, and it is ridiculous.
Mashonda and her mother say that the bed bugs infested their room here at the Prince Murat Motel, where they have been living for the last 3 months.
He won't even give me another room, and he has plenty of rooms here that are vacant. This man does not care about nobody's feelings.
The problem has gotten so bad that the bugs have spread to other motel rooms, affecting other guests.
I woke up this morning and I had 3 bed bug bites, but I didn't make a big issue out of it.
We tried to speak with the owner of the motel to find out just how this issue started. His answer?
Why is it okay that she comes back on Sunday, but she can't be placed in a temporary room for 2 days?
I don't have any answer for that.
He has no cover.
You don't have an answer for that?
If you got food stamps, he'll talk to you.
You don't have an answer for that, sir?
Inspectors from the Florida Business and Professional Regulation is now handling this outbreak of bed bugs, where the motel has received 3 key violations: live roaches and bed bugs present, along with dead bed bugs being present.
I keep my room clean, but he said it's because of my clothes that I have bed bugs. It's just ridiculous. He's putting me out knowing that I pay him daily because I babysit. That's how I work. I make a little change and I pay him daily. I pay him $39.99. I pay him $39 a day to stay here.
But on top of the bites that they say are extremely painful, even more devastating, these 2 have no more money and no place else to go. In Tallahassee, Tahir Lee, WTXL ABC 27, dedicated to you.
Like we reported, the health department is involved with the situation. We will continue to follow the story and bring you the latest on air and online at WTXL.tv. New information on just how much recent lawsuits against the city of Tallahassee have cost taxpayers. The report comes in the wake of the latest suit involving Tallahassee Police Department's controversial August 10th arrest of Christina West. WTXL's Jade Balexa takes a closer look.
When you total it up for 5 years for all those 11 cases, all of which were in federal court, it's right at $1 million.
Those cases involve allegations including excessive force against the police department. City Attorney Lewis Shelley says the city averages 2 lawsuits a year where they'll hire outside attorneys to defend the city.
We don't think that's particularly unusual or high number given the size of our police department, given the litigious nature of society nowadays, and it really boils down to about two lawsuits a year.
And they could consider outside help if the city is sued over the controversial arrest of Christina West. Her arrest has also caused police to review their use of force policy. In a memorandum to all sworn personnel, Acting Police Chief Tom Coe told officers to use verbal commands and/or verbal distraction techniques to control a situation when someone is resisting arrest. The revisions also add another person to the chain of command, a legal advisor that would review use of force reports and video.
As a professional police organization, our job is to make sure that everything that we're doing is up to the standards that it can possibly be to. If we see a better way to do something, we're going to go ahead and change that.
Jade Balexa, WTXL ABC 27, dedicated to you.
A Tallahassee woman behind bars tonight accused of setting her ex-husband's home on fire and trying to kill the people sleeping inside. 43-year-old Valerie Moore is charged with 3 counts of attempted murder, 5 counts of possession of firebombs and 1 count of arson, among other charges. Leon County deputies say that just after midnight Wednesday, she tried to set fire to her ex-husband's home on Rawhide Ridge that's in the Sandstone Ranch neighborhood in western Leon County. The commotion awoke the homeowner, who was then able to escape with his 5-year-old daughter, as well as another occupant. The owner says that he saw his ex-wife, Valerie Moore, running from the home. An investigation by the state fire marshal's office found evidence of arson. Moore was found after that and arrested. Chief Meteorologist Casanova Nurse joining us now, and temperatures on the steady decline. It's cold.
Yes, it was kind of mild in the afternoon when the sun was up, but now that's down. You know, we're about 4 hours past sunset, and it's getting chilly out there once again.
And it's something we have to be used to for a little while.
Yeah, straight through the weekend, a little bit of a cool snap in the mornings, rather chilly. Tomorrow morning, similar to what we had this morning. Probably Saturday morning, still looking like the coldest morning out of the next several to come, but at least we'll be rain-free. Titan radar has been quiet. The air is still very dry despite a front which will start to move through our region overnight. It's not going to do much in terms of noticeable weather changes. Our temperatures will continue to slide in the meantime through the 50s and likely touching the upper 40s, but we may get a little bit of an extra breeze right around sunrise that could maybe bump up temperatures just a little bit, but that breeze will carry in another source of colder air. Also dry air, so expecting more sunshine, a lack of moisture, no rain chance for your Friday, but kind of chilly at the bus stop again, near 50 with a clear sky. Occasional breezes in the afternoon and even late morning, but it looks pretty nice for any sort of outdoor plans you may have involving the school day tomorrow. Also, the weekend looking pretty good. I'll let you know temperature trends for Saturday and Sunday in your Storm Team forecast.
All right, Cass, thank you. Happening tomorrow, a local service organization will hold a service fair for underprivileged members of the community. The Big Bend Homelessness Coalition and other agencies will host Homeless Services Day. That's tomorrow from 8 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. The event takes place at the Big Bend Homeless Coalition's Hope Community on West Pensacola Street. The fair will offer health care screenings, state IDs, haircuts, telephone access, housing information, and much more. It's available to any members of the community who are homeless or at risk of being homeless. Politicians on both sides have been vocal about the troubled rollout of the healthcare.gov website, many now demanding answers from the technicians who designed the site. Today, congressional hearings on healthcare.gov began. The lead contractor's vice president says the web program passed 8 required technical reviews before going live on October 1st. Another contractor says when problems came up before the launch, they were passed along to the administration. Now, calls have been made for Health and Human Services Secretary Kathleen Sebelius to resign. Sebelius says that those who want her gone are opposed to the Affordable Care Act anyway.
Well, the majority of people calling for me to resign, I would say, are people who I don't work for and who do not want this program to work in the first place.
An actual date when the website will be completely fixed and up and running has yet to be announced. Well, still ahead on the news at 11, staying safe on the road. It's a constant reminder from local law enforcement. Tonight, the extra steps they're taking this upcoming Halloween holiday. And the search continues for a missing Florida family that disappeared on Tuesday, while their relatives fear they may be in danger. Plus, a young girl turns tragedy into teaching, her emotional message for drunk drivers.